Recording in progress. It's 9 o'clock. No one is coming yet. It's 9 o'clock. Welcome back, Mr. Teo.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Long time no see. So,
Yeah,
how's everything?
it's good. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah,
So I see that one of your friends, Miano, she's on trip.
yeah,
She's on
she's
trip.
okay. Yeah,
Okay, so our class. Okay. Last week, sorry about that. We went to the Molomia for Hinta International Molomia, and we went. So this week we will stay like 3 days continuously.
it's
All right.
fine.
We need to wait for your friends. One more friend. So I remember that we are on page number, I guess, page number 12. Last week we have completed after page number 11. Passages 3 already done, and today is going to be passage 4A and A. All right, we go on. All right. Wait for your friends. Have you eaten your breakfast, by the way?
Yeah, I've eaten.
Oh, you have eaten. All right, what did you eat for breakfast?
It's just bread.
Oh, bread. How come? Bread.
It's
So,
custard bread.
All right. So, do you think that bread can cover your hunger for morning time?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. Because the young people's stomachs are not big, not small, and all the stomach is the same, but the digestive system we have not the same. The power we have not the same. Since you guys are quite young, the power of the stomach digestive system is very powerful. For all people, yeah, it's take time to digest food. For you, it's not like that. So probably like one small piece of bread is not enough. I guess so.
It's
But
not
anyway,
enough.
our class is going to like finish around like 10:30. So after that, you can enjoy. Okay. Cool. So what did you do, or how you spend your time last week since no classes?
I took my driving license test last week, and yesterday also I had to go to passport office for applying passport. It was quite
Yeah.
a busy week. I gotta prepare a lot of things.
Oh yeah. Passport. Okay. For me also, I went to the NRC office, National Identification Card Office, because my ID cards, the time that I was grade 10, I did it at school. It's been like 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, something like that. And then on an ID card, and I look very young, and now I'm a 40 plus. And so whenever I go trip, and the immigration officer, and they always like pinpoint on that. Oh my God, come on, this and that, this and that. So I did it. Luckily, I got it the other day. But even it took me like a week or so. They gave me an appointment. All right, come to Monday. And now come to Tuesday. I know that they need some pocket money.
Yeah, it
but
is.
I don't feel like giving that. I don't feel like giving that. And then later on, they came to know that they might not get anything from me. So okay, come back and get it. I spent nothing except like the draining like the memory or because I have to wait quite long at the office. I don't feel like working with those like government staffs and officers. I don't actually feel like mm-mm-mm. Your brother is also studying.
Oh, no.
Mhm. Okay. Friends link. Friends link. Friends link. Okay. I wish we could have like around 20 students in class and then not online, and that would be beautiful if we learn in class. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. So passport, you have to wait for 2 weeks.
Uh, no, I already had an appointment like three
Okay.
or 4 months ago, and I had an appointment on yesterday.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
got your passport.
No, I have to wait more 10 days to get
Oh,
book.
okay. Right. For me, I need to renew my passport, but so far, and I'm not thinking of going anywhere since all the currency exchanges are high, and well, I will renew it later. I will renew it later. Later, I mean, probably it's like 2, 3 months later, because after December, and there might be some quite like free time for me, so I can go and visit. Right. 5 minute plus, friends. Since only two, so your friends, is she coming or not? No idea. May no King took the 2 weeks leave. She's going trip. So by the way, the inter holiday is around the corner. Any plan for you, Mr. Kyo?
Uh, no, don't have any plans.
No plan. So looks like you will be. Hey, there is a one EDM festival in the danger EDM, which is quite near my house. Since I live in Ita, and then there is a one of me, the EDM ground, simply like Sign lead that in that area. So EDM festival is there, and the tickets are, I think it's like 40,000 or 50,000. I don't, I don't want to spend that much of my money.
That's
50, 40,000
expensive.
and expensive. I would rather go to restaurant and drink beer and have fun with my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wait for your friends. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I'm already here.
Oh, you already here. Oh, so sorry, Tamini. You didn't show a face. That's fine. All right. Thank you. So, Tamini, let's get started. I'm sorry that your friend, I know she is not going to make it. She took a 2 weeks leave. 2 weeks leave. So, let's get started, Tamini. Okay, Mr. Kyo, look at that. We are on the me page number 12, passages 4, questions number, start from questions number 36, we'll be focusing on. So what I want you is, okay, as you look at that, passage 4a and the passage 4b, the stories are not the same. And then what we want is like, we will go on the 36, questions 36. So as used in the line number 3 or passage 4a. So in passage 4a on line number 4, what do we use that? The word, okay, deficits most nearly means. So to understand the best out of 4 choices, you need to read around it. Because most writer, what do? And they trick on you, and they give some hints. We were trying to figure it out. Line number 3, 1, 2, 3. So during the interim, it says that a deficit of proper secure storage resulted in the loss of priceless information. Many documents were stolen or destroyed over the years. One such significant loss was the 1890 U.S. Census records. So when we read around it, during the interim, the deficit is so proper. So what could that be in here? So we have a four choices: abundance, okay, scarcity, anonymous, not the single guy, anonymous, not the single guy, and okay, flammable. So as always, for vocabulary, twos are quite easy, twos are tough. So check this out. Anonymous, we know that. Okay, abundance also we know that this is within our reach. Okay, scarcity also, this is also within our reach, but only the word like flammable also within our reach, I guess, at this time. So in here, which words will be the best choice for it? More than 150 years passed from the signing of the Declaration of Independence to the establishment of the National Archives building in 1934. During their interim, during that process, a deficit so proper, secure storage resulting. So secure, the words will help you secure, make something sure that it's not easy to be like that. So secure means kind of you are protecting, you are making something concrete. So that word will help you what the meanings of the deficits means. So what do you think? Yeah. What do you think? Is that can that be the abundance? Because of the secure, it can't be the abundance, all right? Anonymous, no, that can't be the anonymous. Flammable, flammable or proper? Nah. So you have to choose B. You have to choose B. Scarcity. Okay. Right. So let's go. Number question 37. Let's work again. The author describes the records of the 1890 census as, okay, inimitable, because let's go back and check that, because inimitable. 1890 census, you will see the line number around 15. Further investigation will brought to a halt. A halt means like stop when a fire destroyed most of the 1890 census records in 1922. Okay, all the records were gone because of that. So had these records survived, we would have. So this is if actually if pattern, everybody. Had these records survived, we would have inimitable information on these issues, as well as on American industrialization. So it's a kind of positive word, like a westward migration, veteran services, and other criteria of the American population at that time. So when you look at that, they also describe the records of the 1980 census as what? Okay, inimitable. Why? The format was modeled on the census being used in Europe, or they would have given us unique, reliable insights into 19th century of American life, or we would have used them to formulate current immigration law, or they are only U.S. Census records with information about Abraham Lincoln's family. So what do you think is that? The author described the records of 1980 census immutable. Why is that? What's your idea? When you read around it, you will notice that.
Is it B?
Okay. How about the vignette? Yes? It's B?
Yeah, B.
Yeah, they would have given us unique and a reliable insight into 19th century American life. Okay. America, the learning American history is kind of like, this is way better than learning our history, I would say, because there's so many things you can learn. So many things you can learn. SAT is all about the all about American history. So if you know more, it's better. But exam is not like that. But knowing a lot can help you a lot. But exam has an exam ways to figure it out to get the best answer out of them. So always pay attention. Sometimes you can't figure it out. You can't guess the correct, which one could be the correct answer. But answer choices 4, they will be always presenting like 2 will be impossible, 2 will be possible. So your job is to eliminate the impossible choices and then pick the best one out of. So don't waste time. Move on to 38. Based on the passages, so we do have the passages quite a lot. Based on the passages, all of the followings are true. It says that all of the following are true about the 1890 census, except, so that type of question is quite easy for you to get, except you have to go find the exception. Which one is that? I'll give you time to read. Oh, the light went on. That's why I feel hot. Okay.
B.
You chose B.
B.
Okay, you chose D. Let me take time. Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. The data would have been incredibly enlightening and useful in limitless applications to historians, political scientists, and so on, but they are now completely lost to history. It is really quite remarkable that so many valuable records even exist today. Unfortunately, so when you see that type of introductory phrase like record transition, examiner can ask you around it. The sense will be from there. Unfortunately, it wasn't until the 20th century that the government became vigilant and proactive about the safety and preservation of historical records. So after finish reading, when you come back, based on the passages, it says that all of the following are true about the 1890 census, except look at A. Individual families obtain their own records. That's true. Okay. It was used to learn about Civil War veterans. Yes, that's also true. It was unlike prior ones. Yes. So the exception 1 goes to D. It was printed in a number of languages. It didn't mention about it. It did it printed in a number of languages. Okay, right. Therefore, the answer choice goes to D. Gotcha. But for paragraph 4A, this is the 39 is going to be the not actually the last one, but the second last question. As used in the passage 4A, look at that. The word, okay, vigilant most nearly means. So in here, I want you to go find the vigilant. As you see there, highlight around it. Which line do you see? This is on the passage 4A.
23.
Yet look at the 23. So there is a one thing I like to explain a little bit. 23. Okay, look at, do you notice that vigilant and proactive? The Mimie and Mr. Kyo, I want you to highlight that vigilant and proactive and the end. So and the end, the coordinated conjunction and the end will help you. So let me explain a little bit about. Okay, sorry, I turned on my camera because I'm saving. I bought 3,000. This time is no more MPG. Today I used not MPG, Oridu. Already and okay, so wait up. So in the end will help you. So for the writer, their duty is to, when they write something, you are a writer, you have a 10,000 vocabulary. If you don't use all of those words, your knowledge and in the skills will be dwindled away sooner or later. So what you have to do, you have to use all of them. This is one sense. Second, writer needs to boost up or show off their quality. See, I am qualified. I have 1,000 vocabulary. in somehow they show in the text. This is the writer duty number 2. Number 3, if you think yourself you are a good writer, your duty is to explain the reader second way or third way. So they will introduce you to vocabulary. The first one is very difficult, and you will see A and B and coordinating conjunction, and second will be within your reach. You can understand around that. So if you see the 2 words, one is difficult and one is easy for you, then they two are the same. Not 100%, but the meanings are the same. A and B and because of A and B and that's how you need to understand it. Writer needs to introduce that way. As a reader, that's how you need to grab that. So in here, as you see, the last line, became vigilant. And you don't know vigilant, but there is a one word, proactive. So proactive and vigilant are similar, but not exactly 100% the same. I can't say that, but when techniques you need to put it, they are similar. So proactive about the safety and preservation of historical records. So when we go back, please go back, question 39. As used in passage 4a, the word vigilant most nearly means, okay, protracted, okay, mortgage, superficial, and attentive. Guys, look at that, protracted. So forget about protracted, you know what does tracted mean, but because of protracted, this is a kind of like tricky for you. Students might thought that, okay, they both are similar, so you might pick because of pro. Don't use that. This is not the answer. Mortgage is a way tough vocabulary for you. It can't be the answer. Unless the rest words are all are tough too. 4 given choices, all are super tough, then mortgage can be also the possible. Look at the next one. See, superficial. You know that what the superficial means. But superficial, is it proactive? Kind of don't think about vigilant, only think about the proactive. Proactive and superficial, are they similar? No. So attentive. Proactive and attentive are the same, similar meaning. So vigilant means attentive. That's how you need to pick the answer. Hope you get what I mean. So is that what you chose?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Right. I think you are thinking of choosing like protracted. I mean, am I correct?
I choose superficial.
Oh, superficial. So let's go. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Come back. So became vigilant and proactive. So proactive and superficial, are they similar? About the safety. So look at the last line. About the safety, preservation of historical records. Okay, to save those historical records. Okay, right. Government become superficial. You have to think like that. The last line, preservation of the historical record. In Myanmar, like mino but the Chaunyadi, to the mining some. Annoy Kana but the Mayan. So long time ago, what happened? Said, Saudi Majati, yes, you got a look. I mean, like that. But in here also, so we are the Wopala, safely preservation of historical record. Historical record, they go safely people to so we are killer. Superficial killer. You have to think like that. The last slide will help you. It doesn't make sense. So, engineering science are very attentive. Attentive like that. So superficial is not like that. But in the place of super, positive word, but it's not that superficial. Okay. Attentive is the best because you can look at the last line. To say about, A-B-O-U-T, about is a preposition, it will help you. About safety and preservation of historical record. So another one technique, look at safety and preservation. Safety and preservation are similar. Safety and preservation are similar, but the meaning are not exactly the same. Safety and preservation are similar. Okay, the vigilant and proactive are similar, but because of their safety preservation in historical records are important for everyone. Therefore, there must be attentive. That's how you have to choose that. No worry. Go to next for the last question from 4A. So question 6, which of the following statements best supports the author's conclusion in passage 4A? So conclusions are a little bit tough to draw, okay, but to get the conclusion, you need to go back. You need to go back to passage 4A on page number 12. Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to read a little bit. So the beginning of the sentence, the beginning of the paragraph will help you to get the the conclusion. More than 150 years passed from the signing of the Declaration of Independence to the establishment of national archives building in 1934. During the interim, okay, the second paragraph, the 1890 census was unique in several ways. It's a topic. Don't read anything. Go to next paragraph. But the 1980 census was also fraught with complaints and a political treaty. Okay, go to the last paragraph. The data would have been incredibly enlightening and useful in limitless applications. So when you are looking for the conclusion, don't read everything detailed. But if you can read, your speed is super fast. That's good. But look at the first line. The first line will help you the whole thing about. Only after that you can come and choose the best out of it. So the first one said more than 150 years passed from the signing of the Declaration of Independence to the establishment of the National Archive building in 1934. The second paragraph said 1980 census was unique in several ways. Third paragraph said 1890 census was also fraud. There were many mistakes and complaints. The last paragraph, the data would have been incredibly enlightening and useful in limitless application. So come back, the best conclusion for the whole paragraph. So twice A said, a special building where archives could be properly stored was built in the 1930s. B said, 1890 census was the first to use punch cards. Okay, C said, America's historical records were completely ignored in the 20th century. D said, a large number of census schedules are incomplete. So which strategies are possible and impossible? When you read, you can notice. A, possible. B, 1890 census was the first to use punch card. Come on, can that be the conclusion? No, too short. Conclusion can't be that way because it doesn't explain everything. That sentence doesn't cover for the whole passages, 4 or 5 passages. So B, cross it out. C, look at C. America's historical records were completely ignored. Is it about ignoring 20th century? No, it doesn't mention about it. So B and C gone. The Mia and Mr. Q, B and C gone. Only 2 left. Choose it. What could that
be? A.
Yeah, only one. Only choices like A because look at D as well. So a large number of census schedules are incomplete. Come on, it's not about that. It's about a special building. We need a place. Okay, archives could be properly stored. Was built in the 1930s. Okay, and because of the fame, okay, like the natural disaster and all the important things gone. So this is a loss for your history or like that. Now we still do have a Noyata knife or something. And in England, there's a museum. In museum, King Thibaut, King Mendo, Longji and Pasua stay there. Their swords are stay there. Those are important for us. Thank you. Question 40, successfully done. So before we go on 41 to 45, I want you to read 1 minute, passage 4B. So passage 4B, let's speak. We are going on exam way, everyone, not in the class way. Okay, let's go. Today exam မှာသွားမယ့် approach time ဆရာတို့တက်လို့ပဲပေါ့ next step တိုက်ပြီဆရာလုံးဝ1600မပြည့်ခင်ရအောင်ဆိုပြီးတော့1600ပြည့်လို့နီးပါးရအောင်ဆရာတို့တိုက်ဒီစာအုပ်ပြီးသွားပြီဆရာတို့ test တွေပဲလာတော့မှာ test တွေ what တွေပဲ let's go 1 minute read it up. Okay. 1 minute successfully done. So now let's focus on questions. All right. 41. The author's purpose in passage 4b is 2. So after reading start to the end, so as I always mention, if question asks you like the purpose, you just need to look at only the verb form 3. And Mr. Pyo, reveal, explain, give, or convince. ဆရာတို့ကအဲ့လိုမေးခွန်းလာရင်ပထမဆုံးလာတဲ့ verb ကိုကြည့်တာနဲ့ဆရာတို့ဆုံးဖြတ်လို့ရတယ်။သူက reveal လုပ်တာလား explain လုပ်တာလား convince လုပ်တာအဲ့မှာလှည့်ခွက်အနေနဲ့ဘာရှိခဲ့လဲဆိုဆရာတို့ကမြန်မာလို second language တင်တဲ့ second language ဒီ English စာကဆရာတို့ native မဟုတ်တဲ့လူတွေအတွက်ဆိုရင်ချို့ English စလုံးတွေကတူတယောင်ယောင်လေးတွေဖြစ်တာအဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေကဆရာတို့ကိုထောက်ရှက်ပြီးနိုင်အမှ reveal means ဆိုဆရာတို့ပေါ်ပြ explain ရရှင်းပြဆိုတော့ပေါ်ပြတာနဲ့ရှင်းပြတာဘာကွာလဲအများကြီးကွာ give ကပေးတာ convince ကယုံကြည်အောင်လုပ်တာဆိုတော့သူရဲ့ verb ကကွဲနေတယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီစာပိုက်တစ်ခုလုံးရဲ့စာရေးဆရာရေးချက်ကဘာဖြစ်လဲ right ဆိုတော့ပထမဆုံးစာကြောင်းဘာကြည့်ရအောင် The National Army Chiefs building was approved by Congress and President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1934သူတို့တွေကခွင့်ပြုတာဘာလို့လဲ for the preservation and care of documents and records of national significance နိုင်ငံနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့အရေးကြီးတဲ့စာရွက်စာတမ်းတွေကိုထိန်းသိမ်းဖို့အတွက်သူတို့တွေကလိုက်တဲ့ဆိုတော့ပထမဆုံးစာကြောင်းကဆရာတို့အများကြီးထောက်ကူပြုတယ်ပထမဆုံးစာကြောင်းဆရာတို့အများကြီးပေးနိုင်တယ်အများကြီးထောက်ကူပြုတယ်ဆိုတော့နောက်နီးစနစ်တစ်ခုရဆရာတို့ဒီပထမဆုံးစာကြောင်းနဲ့ဆရာတို့ပြန်ပြီးဆက်ဆက်နိုင်တာလေနောက်ဆုံးစာပိုက်ရဲ့စာကြောင်း electronic record အဲ့ဒီဟာလေးကိုဆက်ဆက်လို့ရတယ်ဆရာတို့ link ဖြစ်စေ okay ဆိုတော့ theory ကအဲ့လိုသွားပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ but it's still no replacement for preserving the origin inspiration and founding document on display in our national capital there ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီလိုမျိုးခြုံပြီးဖတ်လိုက်တာနဲ့ come back to 41 the author's purpose in passage 4b is to reveal to explain to give to convince ဆိုတော့ verb က convince tourists to visit convince ကသွားပြီပလုံး PLN ပလုံး convince က to reveal so reveal where the US government store its top secret information ဆိုတော့ US government ကသူတို့ရဲ့ agency size နဲ့ကိုဘယ်နာမှာသိနေဆိုတော့ရှင်းပြတာဆိုတော့ exam မှာကဒါကိုနည်းနည်းအချို့ကျောင်းသားတွေကဒါလို့ထင်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အရေးကြီးတဲ့ချက်တွေကိုစာရွက်ပေါ်မှာဘယ်တော့မှတင်ပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုမပေါ်ပြမြန်မာပြည်မှာ nuclear လက်နက်ရှိမရှိသတင်းတွေမကြော်ညာဘူးဆိုရချန်ထားအောင်ဒီလိုပုံစံပဲ so A က not possible ဒီလိုပုံစံတွေ့ရမှာဆိုတော့နှစ်ခုပဲကျန် explain လာ give explain why it is important to save important history document it is possible give a brief history of the national archives period and what it does ဆိုတော့ facial ပြန်ကြည့်မယ်ဆိုရင်အစဆုံးစစချင်းကြည့်တဲ့စာကြောင်းနဲ့နောက်ဆုံးကြည့်တဲ့စာကြောင်းခြုံငုံသုံးသပ်လိုက်ရင်အဖြေပေါ်ပြီ what do you think is the best explain လာ give to give brief history of national archives building ဆိုတာဘာလဲဆိုတာဆရာတို့က okay ပြီးတော့မှဘာသူ့ရဲ့လုံဆောင်ချက်ကဘာတွေလဲ very good အဲ့ဒီလုံဆောင်ချက်တွေကအရေးကြီးတဲ့စာရေးစာနဲ့မပြောက်ပြတ်ကိုထိန်းသိမ်းဆောင်ချက်နောက်ပိုင်း very good 42သွားပြီဒီညမှာတခါလေး exam မှာဆိုရင် test ကိုဖတ်ဆရာမလို့ဒီစလုံးရအဲ့ဒီ spark ဆိုတဲ့စလုံးကိုတွေ့တာနဲ့စာပိုက်ကိုသွားမယ်အဲ့ဒီအညီနာပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကိုဖတ်မယ်စာရေးဆရာက hints ပေးဖို့ပြင်ဆိုတော့ most nearly means spark ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်က precipitated incited doubted refined ဆိုတော့စလုံးလေးလုံးပြီးထားပါတယ် go and find the spark and read around it So line number 5, 6, 7, 8 mà biết mà. Second paragraph. The first that described the commerce building in 1921 and resulted in the loss of the 1980 census records. The records spurred many historians and archivists into action. So spur the buff in the records spur many historians and archivists into action. So spur it into action. It's a big look here. Also, it's a the bottom. So the precipitated ဆိုတာရှိမယ် incited ဆိုတာရှိမယ် doubted ဆိုတာရှိမယ် refined ဆိုတာရှိမယ် so what do you think is the most nearly means think about it
The inside.
How about the Mimir?
I think it's refined.
Okay, you think it's refined. So refine it, they got zero. Okay, re-vocabulary. Prefixes and suffixes are like nine top. So the refine originate REFINE refine. Okay, refine the test in MOD refine. What is refinement? So refine it. So that's my blue sensor level. Look at the fire again. Fire, no, that destroying the commerce building in 1921. 1921မှာမင်းကြောင့်မို့လို့ပျက်စီးသွားတယ်အဲ့ဒီအဆောက်အဦကပြီးတော့မှအဲ့လိုပျက်စီးသွားတော့ဘာဖြစ်လဲ resulted ပျက်စီးမှာတော့ဆုံးရှုံးပြီပေါ့ဆိုတော့ census record အကုန်ဆုံးရှုံးသွားပြီ okay နိုင်ငံရေးမှာရှိတဲ့လူတွေနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ record တွေပါတယ်အကုန်ဆုံးရှုံးသွားပြီအဲ့ဒီ records က spar many historian many သမိုင်းပညာရှင်တို့ဘာဖြစ်စေ spar ဖြစ်စေဆိုတော့ now goes are done spar ပြီးတော့မှ archivists into action into action နဲ့ spark နဲ့က link ဖြစ်ရမယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့မှာ refine ဆိုရင်အဓိပ္ပာယ်ရှိပါဘူးအမေအဲ့ဒါ refine မဟုတ်ဘူးကွာ insight တဲ့ကသူကဖြစ် the history ကိုဘာဖြစ်စေတော့ insight ဖြစ်စေတော့ not precipitated မဟုတ်ဘူး doubted မဟုတ်ဘူး doubted ဆိုတော့တန်တော်ကြီးဖြစ်သွားတာလေ no it's not okay no refine refine ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ကသူကဘာလဲတော့ it's a positive meaning it's a possible too but actually in here insight is the best so zero into action နဲ့သူကသွားဆက်နောက်မှာသူတဲ့စာတော့မှသူအမြဲတမ်းသူ tricky နေနဲ့တနည်းနည်းနဲ့သူပေါ်ပြတာတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုး let's go next so this time 43 44 45 three questions I will wait for you so ဘယ်လိုချိန်တက်မလဲသွားပြပါလိုရင် test ကိုဖတ်ပြပါချိန်များရင်မသုံးပါနဲ့ let's go Okay, sorry, I just went to the bathroom. So you guys are ready? If you're ready, thumbs up. Thank you. So let's check the answer first. Where are we? Oh yes. So look at that. The author of both passages would agree on all of the following except. So except questions are easy. You can look at A. The losses historical document is a tragedy. Simply, yes. If you lost the document, the precious thing, this is a loss for you. Okay. Would the author agree with that? Probably. Moving on to B. The fire in 1921 was the main factor in creating the National Archive. So is it the main? But always remember the main factor. It was the main factor. I'm 100% sure about it. Is it the facts that the most the writer are going to agree? Look and see. Now the records can be stored electronically. Long time ago, not like that, but today, yes. Memory stick, blah 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 blah. Electronically. Paper records are no longer important, so it makes sense. D. American citizens have a right to access information about their country and government. This is also true, but what you have to think about it, the author of both passages would agree on all of the following, except, so A, when you're thinking of logically, yes, yes. B, the fire in the 1921 was the main cause. This is also true information. C, now that records can be stored electronically, paper records are no longer important. You can't say no longer important. Okay, okay. And then American citizens have a right to access information about this is also true. So author will agree with except which one. So you have to pick C. If you pick C, you get correct. That means yeah, what's your pick?
I chose C.
Yes, thank you very much. Mr. Pure, same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Gotcha. 44. People might use the National Archives building to, like I said, 2 plus 1. Okay, to research, to obtain, to find, to find out, to find out, and to read. So the National Archive buildings go, okay, number 1, research only la. Number 2, obtain military benefits only la. 3, find out where elected officials have their bank accounts la. And okay, read documents related to the founding of this country la. So theအဲ့ဒီအဆောက်အဦကို okay လူတွေကဘာလို့သုံးမလဲချက်ရှိတယ် A B C D A ကမဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူး B ကကြည့်ပါ B က number 4 okay read documents related to the founding of this country ဒါပဲလားဒီတစ်ခုတည်းအတွက်လားဆရာတို့ကဒါစဉ်းစားဆိုတော့ A no B no နှစ်ခုကျန် 1 and 4 la 1 and 3 la 1 research လုပ်မယ် 3 find out where elected officers have been accountable no it is not so you have to choose C too number 1 and 4 are လူတွေလုံးမဲ့အချက်ကဒါပဲ if you I believe you get correct 1 and 4 thank you the last one 45 after reading the final paragraph of the okay passage 4B final paragraph it can be inferred so inference skill maybe if can be inferred that all the fees size go back to the last paragraph and then check this out the all the fees these are saving all these old papers is pointless or the best way to preserve historical documents is to scan them electronically and get rid of original to save space. So in India, they be so A, B gone. If you chose A, B, I'm sorry. C and D cannot. So during the Declaration of Independence, and Constitution in person is the best way to see their inspiring documents. There are too many different locations, making it difficult to find the document you're looking for. So after reading the final paragraph of passage 4B, it can be inferred that the author fees. This is also goes to C. If you chose C, you get correct. Yes? Good. Now, passage 5A, 5B. The desk change the lot, Jim Hope, passage 5A and 5B. ဆရာတို့မေးခွန်းကိုမသွားခင်မှာမေးခွန်းမသွားမှာ passage ကိုဆရာတို့10 minute နဲ့ speed up လုပ်ကြည့်အောင်ဆရာအချိန်လေးတိုက်ကြည့်1 minute နဲ့ဆရာတို့သွားကြည့်အောင်10 minute နဲ့ဒီ passage တစ်ခုကိုဖတ်လို့10 minute အတွင်းမှာဖတ်လို့ okay လဲဆိုရင်ဆရာတို့ speed ကအရင်ကောင်းတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့မေးခွန်းရဲ့သဘောအမြဲတမ်း flag ကိုရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့ဘယ်လိုမေးလဲဘယ်လိုဖြေမယ်ဘယ်နာမှာဖြေရှားမယ်ဆိုတော့ဒါပဲဆရာတို့သွားကြည့်အောင်ဆရာတို့ let me 1 minute let's start go One minute. 5A finish, 1 minute. So not bad. One passage, 1 minute, so okay there. Let's read it. Passage A and B, start to the end. Ada B mas your test school, send it to report. I hope you guys are not. So we have 13 questions. May also Shiba. So the Bodia Pome Sierra Legend so yeah. May also put the quote minute change or the set them. I mean, minute the Senate Sierra. Something anima, no Senate on Azama, the quote a minute, Pinel Sierra Whale Walk. So, quote, I will give you 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay, less mistake here, here. I will set the time and keep going. Please, I would like to request it not to use a dictionary. Dictionary keep on time is not exam with what topic. Okay, let's go. Looks like Mr. Pure, you are ready, huh?
Yep.
How about the meme yet? You were ready too?
Yes.
Thank you. So let's get started. So these books will help you a lot about the American, the all about the America. You learn a lot. General knowledge will be way better. Okay, here we are. First of all, after finish reading 5A and 5B, during the World War II in America, the language they use, what was the Japanese name? You know, like what was the name? Navajo. Like okay, Myanmar, Japanese colonized quite white, and British colonized Myanmar for over 100 years. And yes, what language do they use? Of course, like English. They must have like secret code like using and communicating. So now we will directly jump into question number 46. Which of the following statements can be inferred from passage 5A? So this question is like inference skills. How good you are in inferring. Okay, after reading passage 5A, the lack of military terminology in the original Navajo vocabulary was an obstacle, comma. It just focused on vocabulary, it doesn't make sense. Maintaining security is vital to the national security of every country, particularly in wartime. It makes sense. The Navajo language was successful because few people in the world could understand it. It makes sense. Native Americans had successfully sent secure messages in the previous wars, such as World War One. Nah, this is too much. So you have to choose between B and C. That means, yeah, what is your choice?
My choice is B.
Okay. Mr. Pure?
I chose C.
Yes. So both are possible. B said, maintaining secretary is vital. Keeping secret is important. It's important. This is a eternity truth. The meaning, yeah? Keeping secret is an eternity truth, but according to the passage is not about that. You want to fight with your enemy, but what we did is we did the secret messenger. When you communicate, they can listen to you. They can cart, they can grab. Today, what we call it, today, like um, people can like hack your account kind of thing. Therefore, Navajo is actually the main point of it. And so try goes to see the mean. The Navajo language was successful in the wartime. Why? Because only a few people. All right. Even in a company, second paragraph mentioned, I remember, even in a company, the Indian guys that they were speaking and got an idea, wow, if we communicate with the language, that will be a success, just like that. So 46, inferences, the best one goes to see the now 47. The main point of passage B is that. So what's the main point of passage B? After reading all the things, Navajo Go Talker, the most famous, blah, blah, blah. So the main point of passage B is that we have for A, B, C, D. Also, the Navajo soldiers are the most renowned. They were not the original co-talkers. The representations of Choctaw Indian in movies and on TV are inaccurate. The now legendary Navajos recruited during World War II were bilingual. The Cherokee, Lakota, Muscogee, and Comanche languages were also used as wartime code. So passage B, what's the main point of it? The main point is, answer choice will be A. Although the Navajo soldiers are the most renowned, they are super popular at that time, but they were not the original code talker. They were not. This is the main point of passage B. If you get correct, hands up. Thank you very much. Now, you get the main point. 48. The author of passage 5A includes the statement. What does the author say in the statement? After the war, Japan's chief of intelligence admitted they were never able to break it in order to demonstrate, to show how, to suggest, or to illustrate. So the verb, like I said, verb is important. To demonstrate how different the Japanese and Navajo languages are, or to show how their countries cooperate after the war, or to suggest that the Japanese were not skilled in code breaking, or to illustrate the effectiveness of Navajo language as a code. I do believe that the choice is the answer you pick already, I know. if you get correct and hands up. D is the best one. Good. 49. So look at hunch, H-U-N-C-H. As used in paragraph 2 of passage 5b, the word hunch most nearly means. So I want you to go back to the paragraph that hunch, H-U-N-C-H, hunch. Which line do you see there? Tell me the line number.
For 11.
Hope you highlighted. So look at that. This hunch proved to be correct. So to understand this, you need to read up there. Overhearing a couple of Choctaw Indians in his company speaking to each other in their native language, he supposed that it would likely make an unbreakable code, and the U.S. Army could use to get information past the Germans. His hunch proved to be correct. Choctaw soldiers were sewn plates in each company, and Choctaw was spoken over radio waves. So the second line will give you somehow. So what do you think is the best? Hunch mean? Is it aspiration of domesticity or intuitions or mediation? So aspiration is a tough word. Okay, domesticity is easy to understand. Domestic. Mediation, easy. Intuition, also 3 are easy when it's tough. So A, you shouldn't pick. But when you look at that, second line, Choctaw soldiers were sold placement put in each company. And Choctaw were spoken over radio waves. So hunch means his hunch proved to be correct. So hunch word goes to intuition. And such word goes to C. If you get correct answer. Wonderful. Now 50. Which of the following statements most accurately describes the relationship between passage A and passage B? Passage A and B, the relationship, okay. Mama do a relationship go think that's like that. A caragama post set it. Post line count Mama do a relationship or not on go sola. Have you ever received that call?
I always hung up on them.
Yeah, that's so bad. I don't know what that is exactly. Okay, so which of the following statement most accurately describe the relationship between passage A and passage B? Passage A and B ရဲ့ relationship ကဘယ်စာကြောင့်အအောင်ဆုံးပေါ်ပြသလဲဆိုရင်ကျတော့အစာဆုံးတေချာဖတ်ပြရ Passage A is a direct rebuttal of the ideas in passage 5B. Okay, both passages arrive at the same conclusion through different analysis. Passage 5B provides an alternative perspective to the topic introduced in the passage 5A. The passages address similar aspects of the same topic but arrive at a different conclusion. So,ဒီနေရာမှာအဓိကအသေးစိတ်ကဆရာတို့ကြည့်မယ်ဆိုရင် A ကမဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူး C ကမဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူး So B နဲ့ D ပဲဖြစ်ရ So B က both passages arrive at the same conclusion နဲ့ different conclusion တော့ opposite ကို test taker ကအားလုံးဆရာတို့ test ကိုမကြည့်ဘဲနဲ့အဲ့လို choice ကိုကြည့်တာနဲ့ခံစားလို့ရတယ်အဖြေတစ်ခုတည်းတစ်ခုပဲ different conclusion လား same conclusion လားဆိုတာကိုနည်းနည်း brief ထပ်လိုက်တာနဲ့ဆရာတို့အဆင်ပြေ So what is your choice everyone?
B.
Yeah, different analysis. Answer choice goes to B. Now, let's move on to 51. Okay, as used in paragraph 3 of passages. Paragraph 3 of passages. The word exploits most exploit okay. All right. Exploits most daily means to exploit unimpaired conditions cause of distress courageous acts harsh okay denegation of any paragraph 5A exploit to alone a line model
17.
Yeah, line number line number 17. So luckily start an introductory paragraph. Luckily, the exploits of these heroic soldiers are finally making their way into mainstream American history. So don't. Okay, these these soldiers they got below satari. They are finally making their way into mainstream American history. So below satari kim satari. Ngapore kim ay satari. Courageous act pe. Literally now it's soldier tida ne zero courageous acts ko zero tida. Ada jamulo tudo na media tudo tamai ma chen yede daw pyo chin. If you chose C, hands up. Wonderful. Let's go. 52 copy. Which of the following most accurately describe the purpose of paragraph 1 in a passage 5b? So, paragraph 1, passage 5b goes up. To God, accurately describe lowness, so ye. To criticize, to explain, to exemplify, to justify. So, criticize the lower question, explain, exemplify, justify, to do wow, two things young mission. To explain the renown of Navajo talker in society today, to exemplify the bravery of cultured soldier, to justify the use of real language as military code. So, dia real language as military code. So, you have to think between B and C. Not A, not D, B and C. But if you chose B, hands up. It's all about there. Navajo. သူတို့ဘယ်လိုပြောလဲဆရာနားထောင်ကြည့်တယ်သူတို့ American ရဲ့သမိုင်းရုပ်ရှင်တွေမှာသူတို့ပြောတဲ့ဟာတွေပါလိ Next one 53 The author of passage 5b would most likely respond to the conclusion of passage 5a ဆိုတော့ဒီလိုမေးခွန်းနဲ့လာရင်ဒီမေးခွန်းက exemplify ဆိုတော့ missing ဘယ်လောက်ထိဆရာတို့က paragraph 1 နဲ့ 2ကို miss လုပ်နိုင်တယ်လဲ paragraph 1 နဲ့ 2ကိုပေါင်းပြီးတော့ conclusion ဆွဲနိုင်တယ်လဲနားလည်နိုင်တယ်ဆို skill ကိုမေးတာThe author of passage B would most likely respond to the conclusion of passage 5a by pointing out that A ပြောတာကို B ကဘယ်လို point out လုပ်နိုင်မလဲ Native American languages were unwritten ဒါဖြစ်နိုင်မလား Choctaw soldiers still do not receive the same recognition as Navajo soldier. The battle of I2 Jema would have been known. The Choctaw War memory was not erected until 1995. 1995ထိကိုသူတို့ရဲ့ memory ကလုံးဝမဆောက်အောင်သေးဘူးတင်းချိုင်းမှာကျွန်တော်တွေ့တယ်စစ်တင်းချိုင်းနေမှာဒီလိုပုံစံမျိုးဆိုတော့စာရေးဆရာ A က respond လုပ်နိုင်မဲ့ချက်ဒီ Choctaw soldiers still do not receive the same recognition နိုင်ရှင်မဲ့ဆိုရင် Navajo နဲ့ Choctaw နဲ့ဒီနေ့ချိ Choctaw ပဲရှေ့ရောက်နေဒါကိုပြောချင်တယ် you have to choose B if you chose B hands up wonderful 54ဒီညမှာလဲ fanfare ဆိုတဲ့ fanfare really celebration နဲ့Okay, 54 goes to celebration. 55. The author of passage 5b implies in paragraph 2 that the implying here, refer here, meaning, not a bit. So the author of passage b implies in paragraph 2 that paragraph 2 man, author of passage b implies although Choctaw was used openly, it was never deciphered by the German. Decipher ဆိုတော့ show ရဲ့စာတွေကိုဆရာတို့ပြန်လဲပေါ်ထုတ်တာ decipher လုပ်တာ show နဲ့ပေါ်တယ်တဲစစ်သားတွေခရမ်းတီးလာတယ်နေညွင်လွှတ်လိုက်တာပဲအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးခရမ်းတီးတစ်လုံးလေးလေးလွှတ်လာတယ်အဖွားတီးနဲ့လဲလိုက်တာပဲ okay ကြားရဲ့အကြောင်းပြန်ဒါပြောနေတာ okay next one the British used the world's language to send messages between military units Choctaw did not refer to themselves as code talkers Choctaw soldier in World War I never received a Medal of Honor. So the author of passage B implies in paragraph 2 that paragraph 2, 3 imply no check about him. Original talker with Choctaw Indian from blah blah blah. So what do you think?
A.
Yes. If you chose A, correct. Choctaw used openly. Choctaw openly people man. It was never deciphered by the German. This is it. When you read the second paragraph, you will notice that. Look at the original code talkers were Choctaw Indian from southern Oklahoma. And it was the language that was first utilized near and the end of the World War. Openly told my question. It is said that an American officer got an idea to use Choctaw while serving in France. Serving French. Overhearing a couple of Choctaw Indian in his company speaking to each other in their native language, he supposed that it would likely make an unbreakable code. The U.S. Army could use to get information past the German. His hunch proved to be correct. Choctaw soldiers were sewn place in each company and Choctaw was spoken over radio waves. So, to imply no means swinging. Yes, Choctaw used openly, it was never discipled by the German. Okay, French thing, Germany, Lumuni, Turudi, Beroma, Simapia, let's go to 56. 56 cup inference, it can be inferred from the passage that both authors would agree. The US Army owes many victories to the Native American code talkers. Nabajo was spoken only by the people. Only the barrier, only it is not possible to choose the best one. Code talkers memorize all the time. Memorize all the time. Only or Mientaba or Mientaba. Dilo Misalogia, Sero, Peter Salon. Adadiman Poto, Bimobu, Simobu. Informal chocolate code were essential to get the response. Charlie man. So, in a bigger, can I need a size yet? The boat to make a check to in Europe. Through the Native American case, the Jamolo no more is you. Right. Very good. British jet outdoor as well. Oh, shake it as well. Kabama. Navy number three, British Navy number one. Other than to Navy air or Tomino, Yoshi got a cheap filling, English, okay, yoga pay actions, English, Sabine, Onganiasa, educated one. Right. So, through it, Yomar, Tore, Yomar, Cochit, Sin Lady. The Madame Dude came out to do a royalty charter come through the boat judges the other than basic the British people do it. Nemabima Jonted it as Shidaru. Nemabima resource take count and do so that through it Pinay count through the Nemabima Banama Bashi as well. Nemabi Winsa Pena. Albino, Nemabi Albino, Yakai Wasabi, good Dana. Yakai know the name I know monos or pain in the need, Ye John it for win. Alo Wimbima aborted that the thing. Ema Memabia, be now no, Taru, Kansitaru, we into the next land in it. No. Homa weapon in the danger of the pair. Okay, the other 57 Mobiba. The author of passage 5b mentions the fame of Nabajo code talkers. So, Turi and the Timugu mention of passage B. To Balobotero. To let readers know to praise to contrast to suggest. Okay. To let reader knows that movies and documentary know AM opinion. To praise the Nabajo for their part in the war, praise look for la. Nabajo go talk audio, praise look for Chichu talk na to go contrast their fame with the native relative obscurity of the other Native Americans. So, did you have a testiculoma? The Kureo Nabajo Kureo but this is also possible. To suggest that too much attention focus, no. Two, not A, not D. You have to choose between B and C. If you chose C, hands up. So to contrast local threat, to praise to contrast their fame with the relative obscurity of the other Native American talkers. American don't talk about okay. So hope you get that. If you get correct, hands up. 57. The meme got BOU. Yes? Yes, I can see it. 58 ကိုသွားပြပါ။ဘာလို့ကျတော့ to praise တော်တော်နဲ့အကြောင်းနာပါကြပဲဆိုတော့ praise လို့ကိုလို့ထင်တာအမှန်မှာမဟုတ်ဘူး။ Although passage 5 we mentioned the favor number to go talks. ဘာလို့အဲ့လို author ကဟိုဖြစ်လဲဆိုတော့ to contrast their fame with ဖြစ်လားသူတို့တွေဒီလိုတော်တယ်ကျန်တဲ့လူတွေကဒီလိုတော်ဒါပြောချင်တယ်။ So as used in paragraph 2 of passage 5b, a word company refers company လွယ်ပါတယ်။ company ရဲ့ original meaning ကအသင်းအဖွဲ့အစုဆိုတာ company ရဲ့တွေအများပဲဆိုတော့ theater group ဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မလို့လည်းအများပဲ ballet troupe ကလည်းအများကိုပူဇော်တယ် military unit ကလည်းအများကိုပူဇော်တယ် house guests ဆိုတာအများပဲဆိုတော့ company ကအများကိုပူဇော်ပြုတယ်မဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာအကြောင်းအရာတစ်ခုလုံးမှာ house guest နဲ့မဆိုင်ဘူး theater နဲ့မဆိုင်ဘူး ballet နဲ့လည်းမဆိုင်ဆရာတို့အကြောင်းအကုန်လုံးက okay တော်တီတော် right ဆိုတော့ဒါကိုပြောချင်တယ် military unit ကိုပြောချင် okay good not bad this morning's work well so ဆရာ3000မထည့်လိုက်တာဆရာကဘာမှမဖြစ်ဘူးကျေးဇူးတင်လိုက်တာ already ရဲ့ now အများကြီးမထည့်အောင်လုပ်ပေးပါဦး okay so we'll take a break we'll meet in the afternoon right bye bye everyone go eat something yeah bye bye